Hello, vinyl community. This is Edward, aka Prog Rock Tommy. I hope everyone is doing good out there and doing well in the vinyl community. I'm here with not really necessarily a new vinyl update. I only have one new item that I picked up here recently, but I'm calling this video The Joy of Having Records. Um, I pulled out some records that I've been listening to here lately. I have some bands in here that are some of my favorite bands, and I feel like they're underrated bands. Uh, Today is August the 11th. I'm here with a nice cup of coffee, and in the background, this is on CD that I own. One of my favorite early Thin Lizzy albums, Shades of a Blue Orphanage. I got this for Christmas from my wife. I'm not sure how long ago it was, but she gave me this one and their first album. So I've been enjoying listening to this, and that's what's playing in the background. A couple of records that I do have here that are, in my opinion, really good. I really like this band. These two records that I have in my collection were given to me for free. The band is called Joy of Cooking. This is one of their albums, Castles. Really, really good musicians. I'll pull out one to show you, just to give you an idea. Oh, it's on they're on the Orange Capitol Records. This band is, if I was to compare them to Big Brother and the Holding Company, I mean, good stuff, good playing, good singing. Another album I have by them is an album, and it's a gatefold one, and I'm not sure if I can read that very well, but Joy of Cooking. Need to clean this one up a little bit. Gatefold. Let's see what this one is called. I haven't played this one. I only played the one I just showed, Castles. This album is called Closer to the Ground. Joy of Cooking. Good band. I recommend it. If you see some of the records or these, I'd grab them. Some really good stuff to listen to. Another album I'm listening to here lately is Boogie with Canned Heat. Another favorite record of mine. I love that album cover as well as the back cover. I don't have very many other albums, but the ones I do have, I really do appreciate having them. One of my favorite bands. This other band, I would say they're progressive, hard rock, and just good old rock and roll. I don't have them in a chronological order. I know they're from England, but it's the band called Man, and I'll show you some of their albums that I have by them. United Artists records they're on. This one is called Be Good to Yourself at Least Once a Day. What's really cool about this album is it opens up like a picture book. So this is Man's Map of Wales, and then it closes. Really nice artwork. The album is in great condition. Another one of their albums that I have is Maximum Darkness, which is a live album of theirs on United Artists. And here is their album Slow Motion. I still have this on my turntable, but it's on United Artists. I like this back cover photo of the band. I like this, that the fish is being played like a guitar, so it's some kind of bar chord there going. Slow Motion, really good record. This next one is one of my other favorites. It's Man's Welsh Connection. Now the records, I got these records, and I believe this is a promo, but I'm not for sure. I got these records from someone who bought them all from a library that was closing down, and so the gentleman made me a great deal on these Man albums. Another one that I have, here's another one, Man Back into the Future. And this one's a gatefold here. I haven't listened to all this album, but what I heard on side one was really, really good so far. And another band, in my opinion, I feel like was underrated. It made such, I think they've only, that I know of, 3 records. One's a live album. This one is one of my favorites. And it's also a, if I remember looking at this correctly, it's on Warner Brothers. And it is a, I believe, yes, a UK pressing. The album is by the band Green Slade. And I believe the artwork is done by Roger Dean. Very solid rock album, or progressive rock. This album is called Bedside Manners Are Extra. I'd like to get their first album. I did come across it once. Had a lot of mold. Cover was all sticking together, and the record had mold all over it. But I like to try to do play the patience waiting game, and then when I forget about it or not think about it, bam, there it is. So I'd like to find that one, their first album. It's one, another good one. I believe I have that, or have the MP3s. I bought that from iTunes or somewhere. So I have their first album, which is just a self-titled album. So I do have one new item that I wanted to show and share, and I'm excited about having it. I haven't even opened it, and I'm probably going to say this title wrong, so correct me. I mean, that's how I'm going to learn how to say words correctly. This one is put out on the label For Men with Beards, 180-gram vinyl. And I believe this company one year came here to the South by Southwest, and they did some kind of, I don't know what they were doing, some kind of question and answers, or talked about the company. But I really like the label. I like that they put back in print some of these classic albums and prog rock albums from someone like me who's still, if this is the right term, still a baby boomer, newcomer to it all. There's so much out there of prog rock. It's overwhelming, but it's really cool, and I really enjoy being in the YouTube vinyl community and coming across or seeing someone post records that I've never seen or never knew of the band. So that's also has helped for me to go out and find them and add them to the collection. But anyway, here's an album that I found. Miles Davis, Dark Mangus. It's a double album. Someone made this on a CD for me. I think I have it, but like again, I haven't opened it, and I'm looking forward to listening to this because I forgot about some of the music on here, but I know that it's some really good, solid jazz fusion. Well, everybody, that's all I have for right now. I just want to thank everyone in the vinyl community again. Thank you for those who are subscribing and watching my videos and making those great and kind comments. I'm going to, didn't have a theme other than just saying the joy of having records, and I enjoy having these records in the collection and spinning them. And the next time I do a new video, hopefully I may have some new stuff, or I may come up with the theme. But until then, everyone have a nice week, and till the next time, I'll see you.